Sounds like TJ.
Is she a big hoe?
There she is.
Oh, wait, here we go.
So you stick it in the hole, stupid.
Had to stop my TV show. We don't need my TV show bleeding over the show.
No, we don't.
Oh, I guess we got a new feature that we can try. Showing comments on the stage. I don't know if I'm ready to try that yet or not. I'm TJ. That's Adam. There's the stain. There's the drain. This is Amigos After Dark. Welcome, everybody. Welcome one, welcome all.
There's Julie, and there's a pussy.
Huh?
If there's a pussy, and then there's Julie on the other side.
Oh, well, we saw Julie's bra.
I'm pretty good at that. See, I could tell just by corner of her arm who it was.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. Like, I got a message before the show tonight.
Oh no!
Hey, somebody's trying to get a hold of you through different people that you don't talk to anymore because you owe money.
Oh, good God!
And I'm like, so I got a hold of the person that brought it up, and I said, hey, why don't you fill me in on this? And he sent me a screenshot, tells me who it was. I'm like, man, I haven't talked to that motherfucker since I haven't used him as a reference since 2004. I haven't talked to him in over 2 fucking years.
Huh.
Anybody that I might have used as a reference to borrow money when he was around, that's gone. Anybody ever heard of a fucking charge off?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's way the hell up. That's so far in the rearview mirror that I can't even wipe my ass with it anymore.
Right.
Yeah, no kidding.
The last time I used him as a reference for anything money related, Steve was still a golf pro.
Ooh, shit.
Steve was racing race cars.
Well, it was 2004. Hell, Steve might have been dating his girl in Kansas City.
No, 2004. I was married.
Oh,
I was married. Yes, I was married. I didn't say happily. I was married. Especially in 2004. 2004 was just about out the door.
Was this before or after you got dong slapped?
I didn't get dong slapped till right at the end. That was the final month. I was the final one. When I caught her, I fucked you. And I just needed a fucking reason to leave.
But here's the funny part: is like the one that's stirring up the shit about it. I'm sitting here like, there's a reason I don't talk to you, dude. You're proving it.
I just don't understand the animosity between everybody. Why can't we all just get along? God,
because I don't have a big enough bong. I'm not allowed to smoke weed anymore.
Yeah.
At least for a couple more years, right?
Yeah.
Man, these buffalo chicken strips are pretty good.
I'll tell you what tastes good is a salad. I ate a big salad with onion, tomato, green olives, black olives, and some poppy seed dressing. Oh man!
Actually.
I tell you what was good was my Walmart full chicken that was lemon pepper.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah.
I went to a food bank, and that was one of the things we can pick out for one of our meats.
Cool.
So I ate a little bit of it, and the rest of it I'm going to shred up and make a good chicken fajitas out of it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So just to kind of finish addressing this once and for all, like Steve said, so we can move on.
Right.
I don't talk to these people. I don't have anything to do with these people. If you're trying to reach these people to get a hold of me, that's a backwards channel. My phone number has not changed in almost 10 years. Corey wants to know, Steve, how does it feel to be black now since gingers are now black?
I have white hair. How am I a ginger?
All right, so
Ginger.
what color was your hair when you were younger?
Red.
All right,
Okay,
so you're a ginger.
Yep.
That
You
makes
are-
total sense now why Steve has no soul and has no
I love that
regrets.
Steve has no filter.
That's what I'm saying. He has no soul because he has no filter.
I think I have a filter. I think it's just very. It's very. I mean, I have
very
have. Yeah, I have that. There's that. Okay, I have to really, really, really be hard. Be high or whatever. Don't. But there's always a possibility for anything.
But
I
if
won't
you're
say
very angry, everything comes out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what she said.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm very depressed, oh good God, better watch out because it's just gonna come out of my mouth. My name be come out your mouth. Don't say my name out your mouth, motherfucker.
I heard about that this morning. I was cracking the fuck up.
Oh, dude, you was.
Oh my God, I was laughing.
I wish I could have read it. One of my he sent me was, fuck you this and fuck you that and fuck you, you dickhead, and fuck you, fuck whatever. Well, get my name out your mouth.
The thing I get the kick out of is somehow, like Steve and I are not in the middle of any of this, right? We have stepped away from it.
Yeah.
And somehow we are always drug right back in.
No shit. No shit.
Yeah. So, what is it like living rent free in someone's head?
I
Right?
want an eviction notice.
I don't blame you there.
I'll take one.
That's the one place I'd love to be evicted from right now.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
I've only been evicted one time. I'll never forget that, motherfucker. That motherfucker, he gonna pay for it too. I lived on the 3rd floor, which was dumb, in Decatur, and I didn't want to take my fucking trash out, so I had like a walk-in closet.
Right.
I just kept throwing my garbage bags in that closet. Then when it started stinking, I'd fucking pack a towel around it so the stink wouldn't come out. Then I would put shit on the carpet right there to keep the stink out. Finally, he come fucking old man fucking. Oh, he's an old man, motherfucker. He come, you need to get out of this goddamn bird right now. You got 30 minutes. I'll be here with the cops. I'm like, okay. That fucking closet was full.
Well, that's cool. You got 30.
Garbage.
I've got 30 minutes. That's going to be. You go ahead and you come on back with the cops because in 30 minutes and 15 seconds, you're going to see me butt naked.
See,
What's up, Ty? Welcome to the show.
Hey,
So
Ty.
the funny thing about that is I don't have to worry about anybody breaking in because who'd want to see a 330-pound fat man naked chasing after him with a sword or a knife?
See, my whole thing was I'll be sitting there naked in a beanbag chair eating Cheetos.
Yeah.
That song Cheeto Dust, I will bring it to life for you. So one of my favorite Christmas songs ever is Cheeto Dust.
Yeah, that is.
It is a good one.
Yes.
Of course, my favorite one, my absolute favorite one, I could sing that one year round.
Oh, should we be talking about other shows on this show?
Oh, good. Oh,
I was
good
involved
God.
in some of that, so I'm going to talk about it.
Oh, good God. Here we go.
But you know what? The man himself is like, you're promoting me. Who cares?
See, that's what I tell people all the time. Whenever, like my sister, for instance, she's always getting mad and angry at people telling her how to do the job. And I point blank told her, I said, look, is your boss telling you that you're doing wrong? No. Then don't worry about it.
I did it wrong.
Until your boss comes up to you and say, hey, you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Until the boss comes up and goes, hey, you're fucking up. Man, so I got to tell you guys, right? Tuesday, Tuesday, they go ahead and they finally send me after that truck in El Paso.
Okay.
So Tuesday, I get to work. I'm expecting to do a run to the dump and back, and then go in, scrub up, change, get back into the company car, go to the airport. And nope, they canceled that plan.
What the fuck?
Instead, I walk in ready to go to work, and they're like, "Why are you dressed like that?" I was going to do a dump run. With what truck? We already signed your truck out. You're just going to the airport. No, okay. So I go out to the car, get my clothes, come back in, change, take my dirty clothes out to the car, throw them in the car like it was Steve's floor or chair or, whatever in his bedroom that he throws his dirty clothes on.
Like you do.
And then, everybody's like, holy shit, you know how to clean up? Hey, fuck off. Let's start there. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, well, I need the company credit card. Okay, here you go.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, I got the company credit card, Bubba. and then I'm like, all right, so what am I going to do? Just go grab a cup of coffee? I get a cup of coffee. I talk to the boss. Here comes the shop helper. Now, mind you, keep in mind, this is 7:15 in the morning. Hey, he can give you a lift to the airport. Okay, well, we got to stop off somewhere so I can get smokes. What I didn't tell him is we also need to stop off somewhere so I could take a dump.
Oh, you didn't want to take a dump at the dump?
Now, dude, have you seen that porta pot?
No,
I know one person on this show that has seen that porta pot. If you want to see what that porta pot looks like at the dump, I will share it.
No, that's okay. I'm cool.
Anyway, so I get into the company Bronco. Not a good Bronco, one of the new ones. This thing's
Oh, yeah, those are ugly.
Yeah.
And we make it to Marble Falls, and I'm like, hey, pull in here at this new gas station. I go in and I christen their bathroom because they only opened up earlier this week.
There you go. Someone's got to do it.
Right.
And I mean, I had bubble guts, dude. It felt like I was going to rocket ship off of that toilet with that turd.
Oh, shit.
You do what you got to do.
It felt it like rumbling, like kind of. My butt was kind of sounding like Billy Bob was before he puked on Varsity Blues. It was really bad. Like my stomach and everything. Oh no! Here it comes. It was horrible, right? So get in there. There was an ass-splosion once I got into the bathroom. I barely got my pants off. Mind you, let's make this even worse. The jeans were brand new. Like, first time I ever wore them was that day.
Okay.
And they damn near wound up brown stained.
Ooh.
So you almost had a
I almost had a Steve incident.
an array explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I managed to get my pants off in enough time. And it was one of those, like, those where you're like 6 inches off the toilet and you're trying to aim as you're sitting down because it's coming out. There's no stopping it at that point.
Yeah, that's rough.
It was one of those.
Oh. Sometimes you look like a Reese's peanut butter cup when you get up.
No, I managed to get the toilet. I didn't hit the seat. I managed to have good aim. But I was in there for about 10 minutes. Just, out it comes, right?
I love those.
Right.
Then it takes me like another 5 minutes of wiping to get clean.
Oh,
Finally, there's no residue anywhere, and I get up, make my way out of the bathroom. The clerk's looking at me like, who the fuck are you? I'm like, shut up, go clean it. Give me a pack of smokes before you go clean it.
That reminds me of a story when you're done.
So I get my smokes, get back out to the Bronco. I get rushed into the airport, okay?
Uh-huh.
Get to the airport. It is 9:15 in the morning. My flight left at 1:40 in the afternoon.
Why the fuck did they put you there so long for?
Yeah, I know, right?
Get me out of there? I don't know.
Well,
Anyway.
you're getting paid though for sitting there, right?
Damn right I was.
Well, so there you go.
So, of course, me being me, like, well, I'm not driving. Once I get to El Paso, I'm going to clock out and I'm off the clock. So, hello, airport bar.
How many drinks did you charge the company card?
I didn't. That's part of where this story is going.
Okay.
So, I had 2 because they were like $20 a fucking piece.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
And I thought $5 at the races was expensive.
Right. This is $20 for a Crown and Coke.
Oh, fuck that.
Right. And these weren't even double shots. I'm like, man, for $20, I should just see Coke floating in there. And it should be the rest of it Crown Royal.
Right?
Yeah. Pretty much.
At least 3 shots of Crown Royal with a splash of Coke.
But I also got myself a 3-egg omelet.
That's what I pretty much have every single day for breakfast.
Oh man, it
what?
was 3-egg omelet.
And a Crown and Coke?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Delicioso.
That actually sounds good.
Supposed to have orange juice for breakfast.
Oh, so a screwdriver?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
He's like, oh, damn it.
No,
Orange juice.
I got orange juice and vodka.
Tomato juice is good for you too.
Oh, Bloody Mary?
A Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Grape juice.
Why?
Grape Everclear.
I see they make wine out of grapes. So.
Mad Dog 2020.
Oh, wow.
Boone's Farm.
Dude, God,
Oh.
no. Nobody wants Boone's Farm.
Strawberry Ripple.
Not-
With the screw
Especially
on
not
top.
for breakfast.
You know, that's one drink I wish they still made was Ripple, because I hear on Sanford and Son him talking about it all the time, and it's like I just wondered what it was like.
Oh yeah, he did. They don't talk about the Ripple. Give me some Ripple.
From what I understand, it was not that good.
He basically, supposedly on the show, said it's basically wine without the bubbly in it. It's like flat wine.
I've never had wine that's carbonated.
Yeah, that's sparkling wine, and that's not
I've
alcohol.
had champagne and sparkling wine that was carbonated. Never had wine that was carbonated.
Oh, so you had Bartles and James.
Ew. Oh God! Oh man, my stomach just flipped. So, all right. So, finally, I get on the plane. 1:40. Now I'm 2 beers, 2 Crown and Cokes, and a decent omelet in, and I'm getting on the plane.
A fucking $100 in a hole.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it wasn't cheap. So I get myself. I'm climbing on the plane. I'm walking my way back. All right, here's my seat. Oh, great! It's a middle.
Oh fuck!
Oh, you get to get all cuddly with people.
Well, there ended up being like this. There ended up being like this 28-year-old redhead that was sitting next to me from. Get this now. I'm going to El Paso.
Uh-huh.
So from Austin to Dallas, I've got this nice looking, young redhead sitting next to me where we had a great conversation for the flight.
Yeah, did you let her suck your soul out?
I wanted to, but I wasn't ready to join a Mile High Club and mess up her marriage.
Oh.
Anyway, we land. She's going on to Michigan. I get off the plane. I have 15 minutes to make my connection. It's at the other side of the damn airport.
Oh fuck yeah, I know. I've done that before too at Dallas.
So here I am at Dallas Fort Worth International Airport doing the sprint. It's the connection sprint. I'm running as fast as I can to get down there. I finally get up to the gate and they say, now boarding group 9. That's my group. Okay, go get in line, get on the plane. Make my way to the next row. All right, where am I at? Oh, great. It's a middle. So now I'm sitting next to a woman that falls asleep. and a guy that won't shut the fuck up about farming soybeans in the 40s.
Did you tell him to drink a beer or something so he would?
Well, I'm now a doctor. Oh, God, you're even worse.
Fuck, right?
3 interminable hours later,
Fuck.
we finally sat down in El Paso.
Okay.
So I make my way out of the terminal, right? Yeah, I know, Ty.
Yes,
You're right. I make my way out of the terminal. Hey, you figured out how to do that, huh?
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to just start highlighting everything.
Yeah, I prefer that you do not.
Just choice things.
So I make my way out of the terminal, and I call my ride. There are people on this show who knew my ride. Her name is Squirrel. Hey, where are you at? I'm here. Oh, okay, I'm down at Lee Trevino. I will be there in 10 minutes. Okay, I know El Paso traffic. Nice try. Of course, I also know how Squirrel drives, so it kind of balances out. 12 minutes later, unfashionably late as always. Here, I'm standing there smoking a cigarette. Here comes Squirrel, drives right past me. Hey, I'm right here. Keeps on driving. Do-do-do, this is a great day. Do-do-do. The caller, stop the car.
Right.
She says, no. I said, you passed me, dumbass. Look in your rear view. Oh, pulls over and waits. I get up there. Okay, where are we going? I start looking at my phone because first I clock out. I'm in her car and clocked out at that point. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Then I'm looking at my phone. I said, get us to Cruces, Apodaca Park. She goes, all right, I think we need to take the Chaparral Gap. I said, well, you're driving a 4-cylinder car. Do not go over Trans Mountain. Because her little Kia Soul will scoot until it hits the grade to go over Trans Mountain, and then it will die. So we buzz around, hit the Chaparral Gap, get out on the 25, or get out on the 10, start hauling ass into Cruces.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I make her stop because she's now talking about a whole bunch of shit that I don't understand. And I'm like, you're hungry. Pull into Arby's. I bought her something to eat. I'm like, all right, Apodaca Park. Let's go. We get to Apodaca Park. There was a reason I wanted to go to Apodaca Park.
Okay.
There is another girl that I know.
Oh, no.
And I think the absolute world of this girl. And I cannot tell you guys enough that back in my 20s and my early 30s, I wish I had bigger balls. Because I would have asked her out. I mean, I really, truly think that highly of her, okay?
Did you rectify that on this visit? Is that what you're going to tell us?
In a way, yes. In a way, no.
Oh.
Okay, that's like kind of being pregnant. You want to be a little bit more clear on that?
I am going to see her on Saturday.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay, so anyway, now one of the things that I never really did when I had the interest was actually show interest in her life.
Okay.
And it was like, if I do that, I'm going to end up diving in. Tuesday, I rounded the corner.
Uh-oh.
She is in a local women's kickball league.
Ooh.
And I wanted to take some video and
kick them balls.
I wanted to take
balls.
I wanted to take the video and send it to Steve.
Why, you think he'll get off on a woman kicking balls?
Yes.
Okay.
I
don't wanna kink
really
shame
wanted to
or
take
anything like
video because there were some girls there that were really fucking hot, right?
And you
Now,
get
of
to see
course-
them run. Yay.
Yes, and you could see them run, and I'm surprised that some of them
Oh.
did not have black eyes.
Oh.
Uh,
And I mean, for the most part, all the women out there sounded like they were having a blast. So I'm walking around the ball diamonds, and I'm thinking she ain't seen me. She don't know I'm there. I was wearing my new cowboy hat. My Harley, my button-down black Harley shirt,
uh-huh.
those brand new jeans, and my boots. And I'm like, nah, she ain't seen me. She ain't gonna recognize me. I was wrong. Now, our original plan last week, when I found out I was making this trip, she and I were going to go out to dinner on Tuesday night.
Okay.
So yeah, and and to kind of roundabout, yes, I did rectify it. I asked her out.
Okay.
So she sees me. She's on the field as the first base coach, right?
Okay.
Steve, in baseball, is the first base coach an important position?
Yeah.
420?
Yes.
Okay. Adam, do you
Yes,
care?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually care.
Okay.
I actually played baseball.
Okay.
I know baseball.
All right. So
He knows hockey better though.
yes. So we all know this.
I would question that. I think 420 knows hockey a little bit better than I do.
Oh.
Really?
I don't know.
I'll give him that.
There's two sporting seasons for me, racing and hockey. And they both intermingle, and anyway.
Mine's racing in football.
So anyway,
Yeah.
walking up, I'm like, she hadn't seen me. Oh no, I found out. She saw me. She's got her kicker up there basically at bat, so to speak.
Right.
And the girl got a good kick. And while she's running to first, waiting on a coach to say something, this girl has already walked away from her position, out of the fence, just to wrap me in a bear hug and say, I missed you.
Okay, but I'm not.
Aww.
And then to tell me, I really want to go out tonight. I really do. But we have a problem.
Oh, shit.
And I said,
Always a
what?
but.
I said, what kind of a problem do we have? She goes, I just got back this morning from seeing some friends in Silver City and being on a 2-day bender. And I'm like, no, we are not going out tonight. You need electrolytes. You do not need to go out. So now, mind you, I'm sitting there and I'm watching. It was one of the most fun experiences I've ever had being a spectator.
Mm-hmm.
Watching these girls play kickball. It was a blast, right?
Right.
So the friend of mine, she finally gets out there to kick the ball. Of course, she's always been very athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Nice kick. Sends it right out into the outfield. She gets a double. Next one, she gets a good kick. Good kick to left center. Misses everybody. My friend steals third, right? So we're sitting there, and the pitcher is throwing a fit. She was out. She was out. She was out. Now, you guys have all heard me talk about cruises and the different people that I know. This is how mind you, we had not done this in probably 15 years. She looks over at me. I go, what? She goes, I do this. I hear the snap. I turn again. What?
Do you want to fuck?
No. It was, all right. So to translate this.
Yes, please.
Hey, your attention. Look at me.
Right.
Okay.
Was I safe or out?
Right there. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I turn
got
away
that.
like, I'm staying out of this. snap the fingers, get my attention.
Right.
What? I'm going to smack the fuck out of you, safe or out.
I got that, yeah.
I finally go, got it, safe.
It's like, I'm going to spank you while we lay down and fuck.
No, it was.
That's what I thought.
I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
It's like, either way, it sounds like a fun time. I mean,
and I'm like, what? Safe. And it looked like she was safe to me, so I was telling the truth.
Right.
So the girl at the pictures, you shut the fuck up. You eat my ass with a spoon. I didn't yell it, I'm sitting there being quiet and trying to behave and set a good example.
that message brought to you by Steve's poop knife.
Right. That girl, you just say you're just doing that because you got the hots for her. I'm like, I've got a friend that's single. And you would work out just perfect for him. His name is Steve.
Oh, boy.
Look at Steve's face.
Now, mind you, this woman's hair was shorter than a hamster.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to go a little...
She
I'm going to have
looked
to go with Hank Williams Jr. I don't want no woman who had no longer than mine.
She looked more butch than Fat 420.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh.
I think she had less teeth than Bubba.
Oh, shit, I'm out.
Oh, you're full of shit, Steve. You know you'd fuck anything that has breed.
Hey, imagine the gummy you could get from
After all, you went after Shelly, so
I'm never going after Shelly.
And she had the absolute worst attitude of anybody I've ever met.
Oh, that's a killer for me. I had attitude. I'd have to gag her then, or fucking ball gag her.
Yeah, there is a certain way that you could gag her, Steve.
Yes,
and it'd be just fine for you.
So I'm just sitting there like, wow. But we end up sitting there talking for like a half hour, 45 minutes. Now, mind you, the girl, she and I have not stopped texting each other since I left, right? And I'm just like, she's one of my closer friends. I mean, I think the world of her. But I know there could be something more. And I'm like, man, do I try it? Do I take the risk? And I think there'd be a lot of discussion involved. But she's done with the game. When she's done with the game, she walks out and gives me another great big hug.
Okay.
Getting ready to leave. Another great big hug, I'm like, I said, well, I will see you Saturday. She goes, are you bringing a bike? I said, yeah, I'm bringing a bike. Well, I'd like to go out on Sunday. And I said, that would be great if you were not leaving Sunday morning after you get off of work to go spend time with your family up in Albuquerque.
mm-hmm.
And she goes, wait a minute. Oh, shit, that's right. I forgot. Like, no, you're not going to.
Yeah.
I looked at her. I'm like, you're not going to. Look, I would love for you to do exactly that, but you're not going to skip your obligations for me. You're already committed to this. Please do it.
Right.
That's right, because TJ's not that important.
Yeah, thanks, asshole. And I mean, that's just it. Like, I made a commitment to something that I had some reservations.
Oh, yeah.
I asked Steve on Sunday. Adam, I don't know if I told you about this or not, but I told him I had some reservations about the meet and greet on June the 7th.
Oh.
But he said he wanted me to go. I gave him my word that I would go. He goes, I want you there, and Ray wants you there. And I said, okay, then I will be there. You have my word.
Yeah, you told me this.
So win, lose, or draw, I will be there.
Yep.
Whether you be at the table or at the bar will be a different story.
But now that is my discretion.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, Steve, I'll be there too. You didn't ask for it, but, it means Julie will be there. so it's not nothing.
Steve's ready to see Julie's boobs.
Everyone's invited.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say everyone wants to see Julie's boobs.
Well, we do.
Kind of hard to miss.
But I don't know. We might. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know nothing.
You know nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Yeah.
My name's Steve, not John.
Plausible deniability at its best.
All right, so to continue Tuesday night, right?
Tuesday
Right.
night, yes.
Oh,
Squirrel, another friend of ours, and we ended up at Texas Roadhouse in Las Cruces.
oh,
How fucking ironic is this? I live in Texas near some of the best steakhouses around, and I end up in Las Cruces for dinner at a Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
well,
Now I could see doing that like here in Illinois because there's not a whole lot of great steakhouses. But if you live in Texas, the fuck are you going to Texas Roadhouse for?
It was the only place that was fucking open
Okay.
at 9:00 at night. I'm like, really? That's it?
yeah.
So
Hey,
6 Vegas bombs between the three of us, so 2 each. And then my crowded Coke and their beer and my 20-ounce rare bone-in ribeye.
That's like the only way to go there. I mean,
With the baked potato, with the chili and cheese and chives and bacon and all of that. And Steve's like, oh, you motherfucker.
I'm gaining weight just fucking listening to it.
Oh, man. And some of my steak is still left over. I ended up taking some of the steak with me. I didn't finish it.
I suppose you had salad too.
No, Squirrel got a salad. I just took a bite of it
Oh,
when she wasn't looking. And then the friend of ours, she got bacon and cheese loaded potato skins,
oh,
which those are good. I like their potato skins.
yeah.
All in all, about $180 later, we're getting out of there.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Now, which card do I hand over?
Company card. Company
Business.
card.
You guys are all saying company card?
Yeah.
I handed
Business
over my
card.
personal card.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Well, that's the right thing to do.
I did the right thing. I handed him my personal card. I paid for it out of my
That
pocket.
just shows you what the rest of us would have done
Right. I
during,
should have
during,
handed the company card, but
during the
Rest of-
entirety of this.
rest of us would never bat an eye. Fuck yeah, company dinner.
Yeah.
but I handed over my card and paid for it.
Are you
Get up
going to get
next morning,
reimbursement from work?
Get up next morning, Squirrel and I haul ass, right? Wait, did Ray say that? Did Ray actually say that, Steve? That he's not going to make the meet and greet on the 7th?
They're working on it.
They're working on it.
Well, he
Yeah,
better
he
work
has-
hard on it.
Well, he had to make sure because he's not sure if he has a graduate. Landon's graduating that day, and what time he was graduating and all that. So,
Well, the
He just said-
graduation should be before 7.
yeah, oh yeah, that's the, yeah. And he doesn't. I think he doesn't even know if he's gonna go. Go through the graduation ceremony. I don't know.
I think I'll ask Ray tomorrow morning during the show. Which one is
Yeah.
more important to him? Landon's graduation or the meet and greet?
Yeah.
Oh, huh?
I think I know his answer. Landon's graduation because I'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm like a mushroom over there. They keep me in the dark and feed me bullshit.
What's that?
I said that other show I'm on. I'm like a mushroom. They keep me in the dark and feed me bullshit.
Well, it could be worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's
You could-
okay. I like it. I like it that way because then
So
I
you're
don't
big-
have to have a meltdown.
So your nickname could be Toofs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not.
Poop.
Toof, 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 toof,
That's a
toofs.
funny word.
Anyway, next morning, Squirrel and I get up Wednesday morning, haul ass to El Paso. Get there at 8, like I'm supposed to be. Oh yeah, your truck's not ready yet. It's at Truck Centers getting this repaired. We're waiting on an invoice. When we get it, we'll go get it. Okay, let the dance begin. Now, mind you, Squirrel's already gone back to Cruces. I'm like, if I had known this, I would not have been here already. I would have slept. 3 hours. I finally get in the truck to drive back here. It is a 9-hour drive in my car. This truck is governed at 65.
What the fuck?
Ouch.
How long did it take me to get home?
14 hours, my estimate.
I got home roughly 10 and a half hours later.
God damn.
Pulled in, fueled it up, took everything to it inside, locked it down, parked it, came home, went to bed, got up today.
Right.
Go up and see Courtney. Courtney looks up and goes, so, you puss out? Yes and no. She goes, can you ever give a straight answer? I said, yes and no. So then she throws shit at me, right? Then I turn on.
You can throw some of her shit at me.
Then I turn on this show called Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. While I'm sitting at the bar, eating my breakfast, drinking my coffee, I've got it turned on. I noticed there was a problem with this morning show. The host and owner of the network was missing.
I noticed that too.
And there was nothing perverted coming out of Steve's mouth. It was just odd. So, I mean, no offense to Steve, but I had to turn the show off so I could go to my doctor's appointment this morning.
Oh, I'm so offended.
So I apologize for your offense. But now I'm finding out from Corey that Ray did log in later and said he's not going to make this meet and greet. Now, what the hell? Well, while
and yes, Ray said something. He said he said that he was very busy in the month of June because of graduation.
Right.
And Bree's wedding.
Right.
And meet and greet. And then he said, oh, I have to check with Landon and find out when he is graduating. Something. That's all I know.
I have to go back and listen to it.
And I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything. I don't remember what I just did a show 2 hours ago, and I couldn't tell you what we talked about.
Oh, I can tell you what you talked about. There's all sorts of scenarios getting thrown at you, and I never heard one straight answer.
Oh, yeah, the scenario situation. Oh, yeah. I think it was kind of pissed. He said, oh, you see?
Oh, my God. You could tell it was. So, Steve, who would you sleep with? You know, Steve, if you could do this one, but it had to be a threesome, who would be the other? I mean, we're talking situations that I'm going, don't ever ask Steve these questions. You don't know where the answer is going to go.
Yeah, I believe me, some of them took a little bit of thought. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I had to think some kind of obvious. You know, I didn't want to say, well,
Steve was taking a lot of safe answers. The one safe answer that he took a lot was Shelley.
Yeah, exactly. That was the safe one. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, Corey's saying that he would have grabbed a room at the Holiday Inn. But part of the deal why I got to go out there was I wasn't going to use a hotel room.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, because you didn't. You had the credit card.
But I also I've got a giant network down there too.
Yeah.
Of people that I know. I don't have to stay somewhere and pay for it.
Right.
I have places to stay for free.
Right.
And it's like, I'm going over there, you know. Corey says, yeah, today's show started out great. Best show in months. I'm assuming you're talking about the morning show. But yeah, so that, yeah, I'll finally get into that truck. Now, don't get me wrong. This thing is a fully loaded 2024 Peterbilt 589.
Wow.
I mean, every bell and whistle. It's a comfortable damn truck to drive.
Okay.
I was very afraid to fart in it.
Oh, new truck smell.
No, I think it had an arm in the seat that would have came up and wiped my ass if I ripped a real fudgy fart, you know?
Oh, that would have
I
been
think
nice.
you would have tried to mark the truck as yours.
Oh, I did that. I smoked in the damn thing the whole way back.
Air conditioning?
Oh, yeah. Very cold air conditioning.
Hell yeah, brand new.
How's that Bluetooth working for you?
You know, I didn't tie my phone into the stereo yet, but I fully intend to after I get like my phone mounts and shit in it.
Mm-hmm.
And we've already had people going, that's going to be my truck. That's going to be my truck. Look, motherfucker, I'm the one that drove it 500 miles back here. That's my truck.
Just don't let training wheels have it.
Yeah, right.
No
we won't
kidding.
get all of it back. No, and I mean, even like the two people that my boss said are going to get it is either me or Alan. It's one of us.
Uh-huh.
Alan's like, TJ drove the fucking thing back 500 miles. That's his truck.
Right.
Give me the one we're going to get off the showroom floor brand new. And Alan's like, and he's like, you know, he drove it 500 miles. He smoked in the damn thing. I don't want to be in somebody's ashtray. Give me the brand new one.
Yeah.
So it's my truck. Whenever we get it cleared to use it, I will be using that truck.
Well, let's hope they agree with that.
It's already pretty well decided.
Okay.
Now, tomorrow I'll be back in my old truck, an old 72. Towing the trailer. But the whole time I was sitting there waiting to go to the truck center to go pick up the truck while it was in the shop, I'm watching how they're doing things at this sister company of ours, right?
Right.
And boy, they were pouring it on. Oh, would you like a cup of coffee? Sending out the hot dispatcher. Like, this one is so hot that Adam and Julie would have been fighting over her.
No, there's no fighting. We just share.
No, there wouldn't have been any sharing. You would both want her to yourself.
No.
5'5", Hispanic, long black hair, 36, 22, 34, and the 36 was also a double D.
Fuck, that's what I want.
You two would have been fighting over who gets first crack. And then Steve would have busted through the wall like the Kool-Aid man. It's me!
Oh, yeah!
Fat 420 would have been right behind Steve going, motherfucker! So here we go. We start the dance, right? Corey, you're familiar with this dance. Would you like a cup of coffee? Here's a bottle of water. Would you like some chicharrones? No, I don't need any chicharrones. Thank you. Thank you for the coffee and the water. And I'm out there smoking and I'm watching. And then they're sending different drivers over to talk to me and tell me how the whole place is. I walk in the front door. I see awards from the city, the county, from New Mexico, from Las Cruces, from Deming. I even saw a couple of awards from Juarez right across the river. I mean, we're decked out, right?
Right.
Okay. I see what you guys are doing. And I'm waiting. So then, oh, hey, the truck's ready. But here, let me drive you around and show you our whole operation.
They're trying to, they're scouting you. They're trying to recruit you. Yeah.
They're shopping me. There was 3 things that held me up. This coach is not ready to make the trip. I still have to wrap up some things in Illinois and Riley.
Right.
Yeah.
Those 3 things prevented me from looking over at him and going, okay, hot shit, let's talk money.
Yeah.
Match or beat what I'm making. If you hit the right number in beating what I'm making, you'll have me in a week.
Right.
Yeah.
I bit my tongue. My uncle, after I told him about it today, he goes, give it 4 months. When you go out there for Labor Day, take a little extra time and go. And I said, yeah. He goes, go shop them. And
Whoa, your uncle said that?
Yeah. He says, go shop them and see what they're willing to do.
The one that stops you before you go on your motorcycle ride and says you got to do work? He said to...
He has done that, yes. So, no, I'm like, you know what? I might. Because the discussion was kind of lightweight, but a girl I was talking about earlier, she and I had kind of roundabout beat around the idea about 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And the distance was one of the things that kind of hung her up. She doesn't want to leave Las Cruces. I'm very much a nomad. And that was kind of the hang up, right?
Right.
And I'm like, if I'm going to end up settling, I'm going to end up settling down and finding a home that I could call a permanent home. To be honest, it would probably be closer to Las Cruces, El Paso again. On the Texas side this time, of course.
Don't blame me there.
Well, I've got some work to do, but I don't want to. Our new logo, which 420 puts its incredible amount of work into. And I have to admit, I'm very impressed by it, right?
Say, can we pull it up?
I am working on it right now.
Well, here's a little tidbit about that.
A titbit?
No, tidbit. But yes, I wouldn't mind a tidbit. But anyway, I've been around ad designing since I was 14 or so, because that's what my mom used to do at the local newspaper. So I got the gist of how to make stuff and everything. So when TJ was talking about it, I was like, oh, okay, I'll try my stab at it. He gave me what he wanted, and I'm like, here you go. The only thing I make different is, would you like something like this? He's like, okay. So I did that and looked, and he's like, oh, that's nice.
And we did a little tweaking, and we wound up with this.
Uh-huh.
So, all right, come on, computer. Let me go back over to the studio. So what you guys are seeing here is, like in all 4 of the corners, we've got the Wisconsin flag that represents more towards Adam and Julie.
Uh-huh.
And the bottom left-hand corner. The bottom right-hand corner is the Georgia flag representing Irene, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The top left corner, every one of us other than Irene has a tie to Illinois.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
The top right-hand corner is the New Mexico flag representing squirrel.
Right.
Oh.
And in the center is the Texas state flag representing where I live now.
Oh.
Right.
And then you've got the Mayhem's Amigos and Established 2023 with the fire background like I wanted, and it's trimmed in gold. And that's the new logo.
And you wanted blue, and I figured that'd be the best blue to go with red.
And that's
so.
a damn good looking blue. And when we put the gold trim around it, that it just knocked it right out of the park.
Right.
That would look good on the side of Ty's race car.
I think it would too.
Yep.
I think it really would.
Maybe on the, they call them the sail panel, from the back of the roof to the quarter panel.
You know where else I think it would look good?
In the corner. Like,
I think it would look good right behind Steve.
What? I have one that says this morning disaster.
You know what? I actually have post, whatever you want to call them, flag.
Oh, okay.
That's blank on the back. I could see if my friend can do that for me, and then when I get it, I can
hang it up behind you. Yeah,
there you go.
But I would like to eventually take that logo and like get it on the tumblers and coffee cups and shot glasses and stuff like that.
Oh,
panties and bras.
Yeah, right. That'd be great on a bra.
Yeah.
Especially one that's big. Especially one that's.
I could see it like right across here.
Yeah, right. Of course you can.
The star,
I see it every night.
Star has to be right in the middle of the city.
Yeah. That'd be it. The Lone Star would be the nipple of the titty.
Exactly.
Good Lord.
Oh,
yes.
Well, hey, it looks like Ty's looking for someone to do his lettering.
Well, don't ask the tire guy.
Don't ask the tire guy.
Honestly, Ty, go to harrisdecals.com. That's where I did all my cars. I did them myself. But you pick out what you want, and they see all your colors, and they print them off and mail them to you, and you stick them wherever you want them. That's what I thought. All my Hornets, my Hornets look good. I didn't have a spray paint number on it. I had decals and everything else. And I lettered it, but I had somebody else print them out and shit. I mean, I know a guy in Decatur, Zach Bunning. He's good. If you want, I know him. I know his dad real well. He's raised with his dad, Larry. He reminded me of Gallagher.
So
kind of moving forward now.
Yeah.
Forward. So obviously, current plan is still for me to be right where I'm at, and to build my building. And part of that building is going to be a concrete pad. And I decided a while ago that, to do the concrete pad, I want to do in the floor hot water heat.
Oh yeah.
For the winter time, I want to heat that concrete pad up to get the heat, make it a big heated rock.
Right.
That's underneath my coach.
Keep it from freezing and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. So I was kind of looking at the different types of plumbing that I could use to set up my runs, and
hear about this.
The different types of plumbing I could use to set up my runs inside the concrete, right? So I was looking at it, and it's like there's copper and metal, and then there's CPVC, and then there's some floppy PEX.
Yeah.
So, Steve, in your expert handyman opinion,
oh shit,
for me to set up the runs into this concrete for my heat, should I use the floppy PEX, the medium hard CPVC, or the rock hard metal or copper, so I can heat this concrete pad?
Well, This is a very tough question. A very good one, too. I would have to say, in my opinion, I would go with the metal or copper. But my concern is this. Okay. The coach is sitting on rubber, right?
Yes.
So if you set this coach on this heated pad, it means you have to get not only do you have to get the metal under the coach warm, you need to get the rubber warm first through the tires, correct?
So you're saying I should warm up my rubber to be able to sit on the pad?
Well, you're going to have to. You're going to have to.
You have to lay the proper pipe.
Yeah.
And then you may or may not want to use that rubber for protection.
And use copper or metal. You know,
so you're saying copper or metal?
Now, when it comes to metal, would you use the black metal like they use for the gas pipes, or would you use the more?
Should I use some sort of a black pipe?
Oh yeah, black pipe. You gotta use black pipe.
Why would you recommend black pipe?
Well, black pipe because it carries gas.
Okay.
You can carry gas through black pipe. You don't use galvanized for gas. No, you don't do that. The building inspector won't approve it. I've been there, done that.
Because what I'm going to be running through this whole thing is going to be ethylene glycol.
Oh yeah. Roundup.
Good old fashioned green antifreeze.
Oh, I thought that was Roundup.
No.
Oops, what's that?
Roundup.
The cat's
it's that green, the old fashioned green antifreeze.
Oh,
I'm going to run it at about a 75-25 mix rather than 50-50 like what usually goes in a car.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me that I should push my liquid through a black pipe to heat up my pad through the rubber.
Yep. You got to get the rubber warm.
Yeah.
You got to get the rubber warm before you get the metal warm.
Now, would you suggest any lube with the rubber to put it on the pipe?
No.
So you're saying you need a raw put it in.
Right, yeah. Yeah, all organic.
All organic and raw.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, as I'm hooking everything up, is there a sealer that you would recommend?
A what?
A sealer. Like a sealer?
Oh, boy. Now we're going to talking about, you're going to get me talking about cock again. I mean, cock. But there are many variations of cock. Depends on whether you're clear, there's white, there's black, there's brown. There's cock.
Did you say there's many variations of cock and one of them is queer?
There's cock that expands.
Clear. I'm just verifying.
Clear.
Yeah.
Clear as in
see-through.
I can see clearly and the rain is gone.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think that's what I mean.
That's your name.
I'm going to admit, good thing I've already won the second.
There you go. How about if you spit on it?
There you go. Yummy.
If you spit on it, would it go in a little better?
Now I am looking at I've got to put down moisture barrier and then some polystyrene.
You use fancy words. You just fucking say antifreeze.
No, the polystyrene is it's an insulation.
Okay, just say fucking insulation then.
Because it's a type of insulation.
Yeah,
Steve, I know. TJ uses those fancy $3 words. You know.
God.
Yeah, he's used to the Dollar Tree stuff.
That cat ain't got no tail.
I think we have lost Steve.
That cat ain't got no tail, man.
I really do think we have just lost Steve.
Right.
That cat's got no tail.
Yes,
No,
my cat,
I mean,
Gracie,
you're
does
saying
not
big-
have a tail.
Did you
saying
say
big
your
words
cat's
like-
name is Racy?
Gracie. Like
Gracie.
Grace.
I
Yeah.
thought you said racy, like, pervert.
No.
She was pretty. I kind of
How
like
dare
that.
you how dare you suggest that my pussy's name is Racy?
Well, I mean, if your pussy's named Racy, then your pussy would be a pervert.
And Steve's looking at it like he wants to give it tail. It's like, yeah,
No,
I
I
know
think
it's
it looks-
missing tail. Come on, man.
It looks cool. It looks like a little bobcat. I think
Yeah.
that's cool.
Anyway,
We got a fucking bobcat on the property right now. Mean bastard.
that reminds me of that video of that little kid with a BB gun goes up to his kitty cat and goes, "Pew! I got that bobcat!" Picks up this cat and throws it over his shoulder. I got a big old bobcat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I walked out and got on the bike the other day to go to work. That fucker was right there chasing me out of my own yard.
Really?
I grabbed a handful and ripped that rear tire loose and peppered that little bastard.
Ah.
Fucker. Whoa!
Here.
He didn't like that for some reason. I can't figure it out.
Hmm.
All right, so Corey's in the chat. He's saying no, use PEX. Use the soft floppy PEX in the pad.
I've
Yeah.
never used that. I've seen it, and I've thought about using it, but we didn't. We ended up going with just shitty PVC because
Well,
you
I
know
mean-
why? Does it get you high? You see the glue and the cleaner. Fuck, you get 3 or 4 guys and they're doing plumbing.
Yeah.
Ooh, dog. Plus,
Well,
we'd be
you have to
smoking meth.
remember.
We'd be smoking
That's
meth too. Ooh.
You have to remember, even if you use the floppy PEX, it's still going to get hard in the concrete.
That's
The
true.
pipe you lay in the concrete's going to end up hard, regardless.
So what,
But-
what Adam is saying is when you lay your floppy pecs, it'll get rock hard.
That's
Well,
what the concrete's for.
Well, there's nothing like cement and rock hard pipe after you've laid it down.
There you
Well-
So long as you put rubber on top. You always have to use protection, TJ. You should know this.
no, I think you probably ought to do this. Now, when your coaches, like in your position right now, your tires aren't on the ground, are they?
They are right now, but I'm replacing them, and they won't be then.
I mean, I didn't know. I mean, you have jacks, right? That
Yes.
level and all that. Yeah, that way
I will lift it up
Well,
onto the jacks,
yeah.
but then I'm going to set the tires down onto plywood
right.
just to keep them off of the concrete.
Off. Yeah.
Now you're going to
That's-
put protection around it so that way all that heat will stay inside it.
Oh yeah, I've got something to cover up my rubber to make sure that it's protected.
Oh, that's good. You definitely want to make sure your rubber protected.
Yeah,
You
I
want
mean,
to
what can happen if you're Steve? What happens if your rubber's not protected?
You don't want to blow hose. Then you have to break all that concrete up and find the leak. Oh, I'll be pissed. But the chances of not free. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Why not? You live in Texas, man. It ain't
Yes,
never
I'm
gonna
well
freeze.
aware.
It ain't never gonna freeze. Why are you worried about running?
No, we
Ooh.
actually do have temperatures every winter that are getting at night. We're getting down into the 20s and teens.
Oh, okay.
It does drop down at night. Now it warms back up during the day.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, why are you worried about it fucking breaking? It's fucking never gets snipped below freezing, will it?
Well, because it's my experience that every time a rubber breaks, you wind up with a mess.
Yeah.
Usually a very expensive mess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I'll be honest. I wouldn't know. I've never wore rubber except to pleasure myself. So, I don't know.
Doesn't that kind of
wait.
defeat the purpose?
Usually you use a sock.
No, I use rubber from the bowling alley.
All right. From the bowling alley?
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't think I was going to get rubber at Heliopolis.
One of those 75-cent gas station rubbers.
Yep, exactly.
Supposed to put a glow on.
So is
What?
it ribbed for your hands?
Yeah,
my sir?
exactly. It was ribbed for her pleasure. Yep. It had a little spiky thing on it.
This is Steve's fur, though.
So Rosie got
not my
pleasured by
hand,
ribs.
but you know.
Little spiky things in the tip of it. When you, oh yeah.
All right. So, and then when I put the building on top of the concrete pad, you're telling me that I need to seal it with caulk.
Oh, you need to seal it with something. Either with sealers, you know, caulk, sealers, you know.
And if I use caulk, what's the one I got to use again?
Well, black's the best, but if you can get clear, if you don't want it really to be seen, or you can go with the plain white. Sometimes you can even buy gray. I've seen gray caulk, you know.
You've seen gray caulk.
Oh yeah.
Usually that means there's a problem with the caulk if it's gray, though, right?
I would think that would be a like if it's a gray caulk, it's probably aged a little too far.
Right.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that caulk.
Or it's colored or whatever, you know. I think you can get. I don't think. That's you know what. Damn it! I just had a brilliant fucking idea. You know how they color paint?
Yeah.
Why can't you color caulk?
Because
you know,
it
people
would
pick
dry
up
while it's in
take the
paint
basic
container.
white and make an opener for, to open it. You'd have to use the plastic tubes, of course,
right?
And then do the computer, have it made, and then somehow figure out a way to stir it up. You know, like if I painted my house fucking bright fucking orange, and I wanted bright orange caulk, you know, because I didn't want no damn white caulk. Black caulk would look good on an orange house, but that would be badass. That's like Harley Davidson, yeah.
So you're saying black caulk on orange would look fine?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So would it be Cheeto looking color then?
No, Harley orange or Chevy
Yeah,
orange.
I can see the Harley. Yeah,
Harley
the Harley
orange.
orange with black, that would look all right.
That's the women ask me all the time, well, what's your favorite color? Orange and black, baby. I might not be able to ride, but fucking orange and black. It don't fucking
in black.
Oh well, I have a Honda. Well, sorry, I won't be. Even though I don't ride anymore, I'm not interested. I got a Honda Shadow. Good for you.
I've had a lot of different makes of bikes. I really have. You know, I had my KZ 750. I've had and currently do still own a Yamaha. I've had a couple of Yamahas. I've had a couple of Hondas.
Oh,
Yamaha!
And I have had out of all of those, I've had 2 Harleys. The one I currently own, and the first one I ever bought brand new was a 1200 Harley Sportster.
ooh.
And I'd had it for 2.5 weeks. Ex-girlfriend came squealing into the parking lot where I worked, saw it sitting there, gunned her car, hit that bike, and shot it across the parking lot like a shotgun.
Oh, fuck. Really?
5 of my co-workers tackled me and drug me inside to keep me from killing her because I was standing there smoking a cigarette and watched it happen.
Oh, hell.
And the cops did arrest her.
Oh, good. Ooh.
She did pay off the note on the bike.
Oh, wow.
She
That's
better
cool.
at that point.
Now, here's a kicker. You guys remember right before I moved down here when I got that weird letter that said I had another kid?
I'm a fan of Lee, I do, yeah.
Vaguely, but yeah.
It's true, isn't it?
The one who is swearing that is the younger sister of the girl who hit that bike.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to be around this bitch.
Exactly.
You killed my bike. Only brand new bike I've ever bought, and she killed it.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, so we are going to have a little bit of a different throw for Fat 420's pit stop on Saturday. As you guys have seen tonight, Adam's playing with the system. So Adam,
good with his hands.
well, that's what Julie says anyway. Adam,
I try to keep practiced.
so we are going to try Adam out as a producer.
Well, I guarantee you this: Adam will be a better producer than someone I know.
That remains to be seen. I haven't had my first try yet.
It doesn't matter. You're still going to be a better one. At least you won't fall asleep on the job.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Bam. You hit it on the head right there.
Yeah.
All right. So my question, and I'm going to ask Steve to judge this.
Oh, Lord.
Or 20 to judge this. And I want you to tell me if that individual or Adam is a better producer when we do the show Sunday live from Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Ooh.
What do you think of that, guys?
So you're going to be live from Las Cruces.
I will be in Las Cruces live.
Okay. All right.
Where we will be starting. Yeah, I will be starting at 3 p.m. rather than 4 local time there, which means we'll still start at our normal 4 p.m.
Oh, Lord. Okay, that's no problem.
Yeah, I'll be on. When I get to Las Cruces, I'll be on Mountain Time.
Oh,
Good
I'll be
one, Ty.
watching Indy 500.
Good one, Ty.
Well, I want to be off of work tomorrow because I want to watch the Weenie 500.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh, yeah.
They were practicing today.
And with that being said, I'm going to turn this over to 420 and Steve so they can discuss the Weenie 500 and what's coming up for Saturday for Fat 420's pit stop with Steve and Ty.
So, first of all, we'll talk about what's going on in the show. I'm going to talk about three tracks because they're going to have shows within the next couple weeks. I'm going to talk about Peoria because they're going to have the sprint cars, midget cars from MOA. There's going to be a couple Mars races at Spoon, and Fairbury, I believe, has a Saturday night show with the Mars series for late models and modifieds. We plan on talking about tire prep and things of that nature because in our group chat, Steve showed a tire, that late model tire that looked like someone just took like clear caulk and wrapped, put it around the tire after the race. And who knows? It's basically about racing is what we're going to talk about. And so what's this Weenie Mobile 60,000 or what was it, Steve?
No, the Weenie 500 will be run tomorrow at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. They have 6 Oscar Mayer Weenie Mobiles that are going to compete. I'm not sure how many, if it's just one lap around, but they showed them practicing today. It was raining in Indianapolis today. Today was carb day. Oh, yeah, those guys are good. I like those fucking Jeremy's damage. Yeah, he's a damage boy. One of the few, yeah. Mm-hmm. Then I don't know where this dirt track, but I just want to bring this up because this is an interesting fact that I've learned about. I've been to Indy 3 or 4 times. I love the whole day. The whole day at Indianapolis. It's better than the fucking race. You get to Indianapolis like at 9 o'clock in the morning, and they fucking people are partying. People are already fucking drunk at 9 o'clock in the fucking morning. And man, I'm not talking. We had a guy sitting in front of us started talking to us, then he just passed out cold. And the fucking he missed the whole fucking race. Slept through the whole fucking race.
Right.
But no, the Indianapolis 500 is sold out. 350,000 tickets.
Really? Wow.
That is, Realize that is 1 in every 1,000 people in the United States will be at Indianapolis.
Wow. So the question is, are they actually going to race those weenie mobiles on the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, or are they going to do it on the shorter track that's next door?
I couldn't tell. They practiced on the big track. Is that's what they showed them today?
Okay.
A little bit they showed them. They showed all the drivers. Well, there's a couple of good-looking girls. They was kissing the bricks. And I wouldn't be kissing the bricks today. They'd be all wet and slimy. You know, you get in trouble if you do a burnout across the bricks.
Really?
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
You could do one before or one after, but I remember Kyle Larson's done a burnout across the bricks, and they got all kinds of pissed off. And fined him. In fact, it
looks like Ty's hoping to be in action during some of those races.
Yeah, I'm a part of his group too, and it's just basically, I believe Ty said, bolt the radiator in, make sure fluids are in, put the transmission linkage, and bolt the seat down a little bit better, and it's pretty much done, I think he believes. So he's really super close.
It has already been on scales. Has the toe been set? Has the caster and camber been set?
That's all done already. He didn't change any of that. He just basically swapped the motor, and he's going to bolt the seat down.
He didn't take it all the way down to the bare chassis and fucking paint it.
No.
Oh fuck, we took ours on the race plastic chassis every fucking year. Every winter we tear that fucker down.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he went through it, like looked at.
Oh no, we would take every fucking piece off of it, and we'd have the chassis sandblasted, repainted.
Well, see, the thing is, he didn't actually race this car in previous years, so he actually did look at it, so he knew it was good,
right?
And it's a nice car. I always get his two cars mixed up. It's either a Rayburn or
it's a GRT, isn't it?
Oh, no. It's either Rayburn or a Pierce. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh, I think it's Rayburn because I think he told me he had a Pierce, or something. I heard Pierces are good cars, man.
Those were good cars. Yeah, all he has to do is scale it. When he gets to the track. Yeah,
that's it. You're there, huh?
You guys don't set your fucking corners and all that bullshit. God, I hated that. Fucking, and this is back in the old days when we used old fucking grain fucking cart scales with lead weights. Each fucking corner weight jacks and fucking cross weights and left side weight and right side weight.
Rayburn, it's a Rayburn. That's right.
Oh, Rayburn. There you
go. So you guys, there you go, guys. You've got a taste of what's coming for Saturday. I really think with 420 at the helm, Steve and Ty arguing about which way is better, the new way or the old way. And then Adam is sitting in the background going, why did I agree to this?
No, I actually plan on just kind of after getting them on the stage, I'm just going to go into the backstage.
Yep. So all you have to do is this.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you go, yeah.
And then once they start, that's it. Oh,
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
You can learn. If you want to learn, you're more than welcome to learn. I don't know what you're learning from me.
I'll still be on, and I'll
he'll be backstage,
comments
just like what I just did.
And stuff. But, yeah, I'll just be sitting backstage.
And that Pierce...
I'm not a star of the show. I'm just a producer behind the camera.
And the thing is, the Rayburn's the 4-bar instead of the 3-link like the Pierce is.
Right.
So, and that's another reason why I think he's doing it, because if he wanted to in the future, all he'd have to do is change the engine and he can bump up to the A mods.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, so you guys, there is a mod that's for sale down here. That's a roller.
But
I have no idea what it is, but I think I could pick it up for like $1,000.
Was it just a chassis?
Just rolling chassis, no engine, no transmission, just a roller.
That's not bad.
No.
Is it 3-bar or 4-bar?
I have no idea. I haven't looked at it. I've just seen it while I'm driving past it, and it's got the number on it, and it says for sale.
So it sounds like the beginning of Mayhem Racing. That's what it sounds like.
Well, you know.
Hey, it's possibility.
If I was going to do
right?
something like that, I would have to get 2. I would have to get 2, and I'd have to put Steve in one and Dan in the other, so we could have the question answered: who's the better driver?
5'20". I want to race 5'20", so I can pay for it.
I do too. I actually want to race Steve.
If I can race, I don't give a fuck.
I'd take you guys up to Cartville and Peoria and have you race.
If I'm slower than you, that's fine. But if I'm faster than you better get the fuck out of my way because I will move you.
Oh, you're full of shit. You know that?
Did the Mayhem 10.
You may be able to beat me in a smoke off, but you ain't gonna beat me in a car race.
Oh, well, you are so. Now I know you're high. Now I know you're
Now I know you're high.
Yeah.
I probably replaced so many fucking right front fucking tires from fucking getting into people.
I'm gonna have that car hooked up to where I'm just 3-wheeling it all the way around the track.
No, I could actually see this. We do this as an episode of Pit Stop, and we set up phones at like each corner, and I could be like going to the background, and it will show them just running around each corner.
Well, just rent the Crown Vics at Kankakee.
Hey, it's $250 a night.
Yep.
That's $500 for both of you.
Right. All you gotta have to have is a helmet.
Helmet and a suit.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe in a couple of years we might actually do that. Let these two have at it in the Crown Vics at Kankakee.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure I can get a couple guys. I know Ty don't care for the Hornets, but I know a couple guys that could probably let us borrow their Hornet cars, and we can do it.
Put these two in cars against each other on a racetrack. You get cameras at all 4 corners, and then you put the phones on the dashes in each of the cars so you can see them.
Well, you really don't even need to have something on all corners. You just have someone, excuse me, at the very top if you go to Peoria, and then you just, because I do the races. I video some of the races that I put up on my YouTube channel, and I just basically take my phone with a little selfie stick and just go like this.
I can see Adam doing that the whole race.
Oh no, they're taking a left turn. They're taking another left turn. Oh, there goes another left turn.
Hey,
that's
the
good.
thing is,
Ty.
There we go. But no one will beat Ty. But anyway, between us two. The thing is, it's just like they say in cars. You got to turn right to go left, especially in dirt track racing. Because I kid you not, when I went to the World 100 back in the late 90s, I seen Bloomquist set that thing up and turn that thing right. He is going sideways, but he is also looking backwards. He's like this. Then when he gets straight away, the whole time, I'm like, holy fuck. He ain't even see where he's going.
And of course, he's one-handing it because he's getting that thing right, and he's got his finger out the window.
He's done that a few times, too. I've seen that a few times.
Even Ty does that.
Exactly.
But us racers know who Bloomquist is. Scott Bloomquist. He passed away last year in a plane accident. But he was basically, love him or hate him, he was one of the goats for dirt track racing.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, when I met him at the World, even though he got DQ'd because he was underweight, I still went up to him. I talked with him. He is really super cool. He signed my Bloomquist car, little model car that I had, and
Yeah, he was cool, dude.
he is really nice. So
Well, I'll tell you what,
from the city.
I'm just waiting for Ty to make it big and say, man, I need to find a driver to drive my rig around the nation. I know a driver.
Yeah, but you don't have to have a CDL to pull those motherfuckers.
Well, depending on how he sets it up.
I don't think. You gotta have a. If you're gonna go big, you gotta have a toter. Yeah. And you don't have
Depends
to have a
on how he
CDL.
sets it up.
You don't have to have a CDL to drive a toter, do you?
If he's got it set up with tractor trailer, you have to have at least an A-class license.
Really? I guess we
Yeah.
didn't have that.
Yeah.
We just
Now,
had
if
rocks.
you're just doing like a toter home, nah, you don't need all that. But
'Cause that's basically classified like a camper, isn't it?
I kid you not.
Yeah.
When I went to the races last week. There was this dude that came in with like a 1980s Winnebago looking type of toter home with those. It was with the actual big
right.
trailer where it comes out of the top and comes down.
Double decker.
Yeah, one of those. That was pretty cool to see. We're just
actually,
sitting there
Ty,
drinking our beers and we're looking.
Depending on how big of the rig is and how much weight, what its weight is.
Oh.
Technically, you have to upgrade your license depending on what you've got.
Right.
Like I know people that are driving around RVs with air brakes and they don't have an air brake endorsement.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you need to know what you're doing with those air brakes or you're gonna fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay. No, I don't want. I don't want to get this because I was going to say, what do you need to know other than to pull the fucking button out and then push the button in to release them? What?
There's a lot like you need to know what you're looking for. If it's bleeding down, you need to know how to do a fan down, how to test the brakes, make sure they're correct, how to adjust them. You need to know a lot with air brakes past that air brake.
Yeah.
Well, okay, you got gauges. You have to know your gauges. And I'm sure you have knobs to adjust, correct?
No, actually, with your slack adjusters these days, you actually adjust with your fan down. And if it's still not right, then you've got to get under there with the right wrenches and manually adjust it.
Oh. I've seen them guys on that fucking ice road truckers get underneath their fucking trucks and beat on the son bitches.
Yeah.
Remember those old cab overs, TJ, where you where if you wanted it on heat to get heat to your cab, you actually had to go underneath the passenger side tire to flip the
open up the valve, yeah,
quarter turn valve, and just to get heat in your truck.
Yeah, I remember those. Because what a lot of drivers did in the summertime is they bypassed their. Damn it! What the hell just happened here? What they did is they bypassed their heater core.
Oh,
right.
So they shut the valves off to the heater core just to keep the coolant in the radiator. But when it got fucking cold, you better get under there and open them valves back up, or you are not going to have balls the next day.
Because my dad taught me that when I was with him, and because that's all he drove when he drove for haul trucking.
Yeah.
And we were up there in Colorado, and it was getting cold, so we were coming back, from getting something to eat or something at the truck stop, and he's like, watch me do this. And I watched him, and he's like, see that right there? Like, yeah. All right, now we'll have heat in the truck.
Yeah.
So ever since then, he'd be like, okay, go ahead and turn it off now. It's pretty chilly out here. And I go underneath there and form and
hit both of them, make sure that both lines are open, and away you go.
Yeah, but with people with a reefer on a gym at holidays.
Yeah, and then you've got the remix that went with the movie. He was headed for hell. His name was Dirty Lyle.
Right. See you in a little bit, Ty.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm getting close to getting ready to wrap it up because, man, I am tired. It's been a wild week so far, and I have to work tomorrow yet.
yeah.
So I don't get to watch the Weenie 500.
Oh, damn.
Should we expect a report from these guys?
Oh yeah.
I'm
About
thinking
the
we should,
Weenie
yeah.
500.
I'm not going to get to watch weenies chasing each other on a damn track, trying to avoid the black clock. Well, I read that, and now Courtney's turned it into a big thing up at her bar tomorrow.
Another fucked up thing I want to talk about. How 1 in every 1,000 people in the United States is going to be at Indy because they sold out 350,000 tickets.
Holy shit.
And in the front row, not American, not the front row. You go from Israel, Mexico, and Switzerland, I think. A fucking
Damn.
rookie.
Well, yeah, all those countries that F1 and IndyCar are big in those
and then
countries.
fucking
So.
Penske's cars get fucking disqualified, and he owns fucking Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
That's funny right there.
Yeah.
So I got to say this. Now, part of the reason why I'm going to end it is I'm not really feeling too hot today, and there's a reason why. Just take a look.
Oh,
It's different in
jeez.
color.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed Gervais was a little bit redder.
Right.
He's got that trucker tan going.
When I went over to my dock today, I took the bike.
No, I don't blame you.
Oh.
And then, dude, I got stuck in traffic coming back on a 103-degree day.
Oh, shit.
It was fucking ugh.
How bad?
And I've been like I had a couple of drinks, but I've been mainly pounding water ever since I got home. Like I had 2 Crown and Cokes up there with Courtney. I drank 8 glasses of water.
Looks like Corey has some advice about air brakes real quick.
Yeah, he says, with air brakes, you need to know how to apply them. Put your foot on the pedal and use your big toe to apply pressure. That only works in certain cases. Most of the time, yeah, he's pretty well accurate, but there are other cases where you need a little bit more in your big toe, and that's when you get the idiot in the Prius that jumps in front of you.
Right.
They jump in front of you. They throw the empty tube of the black caulk at your truck. Then they look at you like, what are you going to do about it, motherfucker? You know?
TJ, was it powder blue?
Yes.
Blue.
It was sparkly.
Sparkly.
It's fabulous.
You do that a little too well.
Big Gay Al's Big Gay Boat Ride.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Oh, good Lord. I had almost forgotten about that damn show. I think 420 is going to lose it again.
Then there was that one time in Cabo. Oh my God, I swear.
I was just thinking of Chef's Big Salty Chocolate Balls. Put them in your mouth and suck.
Oh, God. And on that note.
Is that along with black caulk?
Probably.
Wow. Oh, man. Pretty decent show tonight. I mean, we're trying to make it a little shorter because Steve already did 2 shows.
Uh-huh.
Then he comes on and does this one. 420 and I are like, 420 is in the process of packing so he can move.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I've
been just running like a one-armed paper hanger all day.
Good. Adam's probably gonna get giving someone a bone right after the show too. So
Adam's trying to get himself some new facial hair.
Well, I had to cut some of it off. It gets too long and kind of scratchy, so I cut it off. But yeah, I'll go try some other facial hair stuff. On.
I do love. I'll be damned. That is damn, man, that is a great picture.
You
know what? I think I was at that race.
I just scrolled and I seen that already. That was a. I can see TJ knows who this is.
I damn well know. I know Frankie.
It's my big brown beaver.
Adam has a big old beaver in his hands.
Yep.
Oh, well, look at that.
Yep, big brown beaver.
Damn, you know.
All right, Ty's final thought for tonight. Join Fat 420's Pit Stop with Ty and Steve at noon for the new show. It's their kickoff on Saturday.
Yep, and remember, if you see me on the show, something has gone terribly wrong.
And it's not boobs.
Yeah.
So, Fat 420, your final thought tonight.
Final thoughts. Like Ty said, Saturday show. We're going to be talking about 3 or 4 races that are coming up in the next couple weeks. Going to talk about some tire stuff and a little bit of mental health. Yeah, fucking tire guy. A little bit of mental health. And also, after this show on Sunday, I do a music show on iVlog.tv where I play a little bit of everything, with the exception of a few bands, but mainly like 80s rock, metal, stuff like that. A little bit of rap, a little bit of old school country.
So good stuff.
That's about 6. Yeah, the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's Saturday, right after the show. So it's free to join. Don't have to give credit card or anything. Just, however you join typical social media sites, So that's all.
All right, Steve, your final thoughts tonight.
Oh.
420's gas.
Okay.
I'm guessing, Steve. It's your turn, Steve.
I'm trying to think of my final thought.
You want me to go with Adam first?
I'm be on tomorrow morning on the Morning Disaster subscriber show tomorrow. So you go to morningdisaster.net, sign up for a free 7 days. Always a pleasure. I hope the biggest weenie wins the Weenie 500.
There we go.
Say, is it better to be a big weenie or a small weenie when you're trying to be fast?
I don't know. I like to show TJ's Trent Courtney my weenie. That's for sure.
I'm not trying to abuse my friends. And that goes both ways. Adam, your final thoughts tonight.
Both in and out? I mean, sorry.
That sounds like it. Oh, Adam, your final thoughts tonight.
Okay. I'm glad I got to be on the show. I'm looking forward to my producing debut on tomorrow's show for the Pit Stop with 420.
I thought that was Saturday.
Oh yeah, it is Saturday. Sorry.
I'm going to try to produce it tomorrow.
Hey, I'd rather be wrong now than wrong on Saturday when the show's supposed to be.
Yeet.
So.
Well, at least I know you won't fall asleep, though. So.
Yeah. It's very true. I wouldn't be doing a proper job of producing if I fell asleep on the job. I don't know how anyone can do a proper job like that while falling asleep. For shame. Diabetes isn't even an excuse. I have it and can still stay up for a fucking show.
You got a little kid that keeps you up at night sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got a whole lot of sunstroke trying to put me to bed.
Yeah.
Remember, morningdisaster.net. Go log in, become a subscriber. You get 3 shows every week. Oh, Ty says another final thought. Don't fall asleep on a show or at work.
It's a good point to have.
That's a very good point. So morningdisaster.net. Log in, become a subscriber. You get a week free. That gives you a chance to check out everything they have to offer. Classic podcasts, Daily Disaster, which is some highlight clips, Thursday night show where Steve gets really perverted, Friday morning and Saturday morning shows, all available. Plus you get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for free, and you get Steve's other show, Wake and Bake, on Monday mornings for free.
Oh yeah, with Ryan.
Yeah, I don't count that as an actual apology he did, but that's for another story.
Where Rhino has said that it sounds like it was a Delta 8 competition, not a real weed competition.
Yeah.
Smoker Mania.
Oh boy.
Well, listen,
boy.
if Rhino wants to give his own flower to the competition, just say.
I think Rhino is going to be very pleased with who I am thinking of for the number one contender, which we will announce the number one contender in mid-June when I get back from my trip to Illinois.
Oh.
So I hope everybody's prepared for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The number one contender, I will tell you right now, is not this guy.
He can't. Right?
No rematch clause.
Oh, I was shit my pants.
You got to be a champion to have a rematch clause.
Right.
I'm a 3-time champion, remember?
Not for Smoker Mania.
Now, this guy, if he loses, he'll have a rematch clause for Series 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
But right now he's defending champ.
God damn.
Yeah.
This show will be back Sunday at 4 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Eastern,
Woo!
where we will review Saturday night's main event. We will discuss Pit Stop with Fat 420 and Ty and Steve. And we'll probably get into some perversion and maybe even discuss different types of cock again. I'm TJ with Adam, Steve, and Fat 420. This has been Mayhem's Amigos After Dark. We will see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
And remember,
You gotta poop.
to go left, you got to turn right.
Yeah.
Steve